Hey, what's up, guys? It's Paul Farmer here, and today what I wanted to be talking about is big profit system versus MLM. I'm going to kind of go over the differences and what to expect and all that. Now, I should let you know I have a little bit of a cold, so if you hear me sniffling or anything like that, that's probably why. I wasn't even going to do a video, but decided to push on through. Um, I see a ton of videos out there with proof and everything like that, and I have a few of those myself where I'm opening up checks and showing you guys like this is a legit thing, this is really working, this really can change your life. Um, but I also want to educate you. I want to teach you and show you why this is so powerful and why it's a wise decision to do it, to find the money whatever way you can, okay? To position yourself to make more money, okay? So here we go. Big profit system versus MLM. You could also add like low ticket on here. Now, some low ticket programs are not going to have everything involved in this, but just kind of look at how many sales you need to make and all that fun stuff, because it really is a kind of an eye opener when you see this. Okay, so we're going to start with MLM. So there's a cost to get started. You got your monthly auto ship, meaning you need to pay monthly for the product, whatever that product is. You have to pay monthly. There's a monthly reoccurring bill you have to pay every single month. 20% to 40% commissions, and usually it's a very complicated compensation plan, something you probably don't understand when you look at it. You probably have to like really study it many times over to figure it out. It requires volume to get bonuses. Now let me just back up real quick before I go on. I want to make this very clear. I am not against MLM, okay? I've been a part of MLM programs in the past. I'm very aware of how they work. I have experience with them, and I'm not against them. I know there are people that do very, very, very well with MLM. So I just want to make that point clear. I'm not saying don't do MLM. I'm just showing you the differences. That's all I'm doing, okay? So let's move on. You need volume to get bonuses, okay? Preach is the 3 to 5 year plan, so you're going to make money slow. Yes, there is residual income as long as your people keep paying. You get residual income. If you bring people in and they don't keep paying, then you don't have residual income. Overpriced tangible products that typically be found cheaper on eBay and Amazon. That's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. I know I was in one company and, we were selling our products, and I couldn't believe I went to Amazon, I went to eBay, and there they were being sold for way less than what we were selling them for. So that makes it pretty challenging. Remains in business due to breakage. So an MLM company knows that there's a certain percentage of people that are not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to make any money. They know this. And that's one of the reasons why it keeps functioning. And it typically teaches Billy to Billy marketing, social media marketing, and really doesn't like internet marketing systems. Now that there are exceptions, I have seen some MLMs where they don't mind the internet marketing systems, but many of them, they teach Billy to Billy marketing. I talk to a lot of people in MLM, and that is what they're doing. They're doing Billy to Billy, or they're doing social media marketing, which again, there's nothing wrong with social media marketing. Billy to Billy marketing, I'm not a big fan of, but some people are. Some people love it. They say there's nothing better than creating relationships than Billy to Billy marketing. I'm just showing you the differences. That's all. Okay, we're just being educated today. Preaches go to events, which are typically rah-rah sessions. And now I've been to a number of events, and I can tell you that a lot of these events are just rah-rah sessions, just motivation, 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 get you fired up. You watch the top leaders come up and they talk about, they thank their team and tell you can do it too and all that fun stuff, home meetings, hotel meetings, coffee shop meetings, three-way calls, and you get paid weekly or biweekly typically, okay? So that's MLM. Now let's look at big profit system. Big profit system is a one-time payment, okay? It's a one-time payment. You pay one time, you're done. And there's one admin fee. So if you're to start at the very, very lowest level, it's $1,000 plus $280. So you pay $1,280 and you're done. There are no more payments other than your marketing payments, which is optional. Okay, that's optional. I mean, actually, it's not really optional because you should be doing your paid marketing. It is a business after all, so you should be doing that. A business will not run without marketing. It just won't. So absolutely, that is a critical thing you should be doing. But I'm just laying this out for you, showing you what this is about. Okay, you have no monthly payments, none. There are no monthly payments. You get paid 50% commissions, but they're very big commissions, starting with 500, going to 1,500, going to 3,000, going to 6,000, going to 10,000. Okay, big commissions. So not little tiny commissions. It has digital products that teach you how to market online. So examples of digital products that are out there, you got iTunes, you got Audible, you got Training Course, you got eBooks. Those are all digital products. You have a very simple compensation plan that anybody can understand like that. Very simple. Very simple. You make 50%, the coach makes 50%, done. Okay, the only difference is when people upgrade, you're at that other level, they're not there. They upgrade, you make the difference. Okay, you make the difference split with the coach, of course. So that's kind of how residual is built in, but it's not really residual, but in a way it is, because when people upgrade, you're still making that money. Okay, we're talking 1 to 6 months to financial freedom. You put your head down, you go to work, you do what is taught. 1 to 6 months to financial freedom. That's what we're talking about here. Instead of the 3 to 5 year plan, you're talking 1 to 6 months. And I'm not making this up. It's not hype. This is not bull. This is, you're making $1,500 commissions, $3,000 commissions, $6,000 commissions. You can go full time pretty fast. It's just a matter of doing the work, doing what is required. Okay. Uses internet marketing strategies to scale business fast. Versus, or you could use old school marketing techniques. So either way, you could use the internet marketing strategies. Now there are postcards. There's postcard marketing, which is direct mail, which is kind of a lost art. Like a lot of people don't really do that anymore. It's more just online. So you kind of have an edge when you do that. Direct mail. So they have a postcard service where you just literally go order the postcards and they go out and they're done. That's it. Okay. Payment to company, then coach sends your commission to you. Okay, so basically the way this works is the people pay the company, and then your success coach, because we have success coaches that close all the sales for us. 1 second. We have success coaches that close all the sales. So literally your only job is for lead generation. Get leads in the system and let the system take over. Okay, I'm going to talk about it in just a minute. I already talked about the no residual income unless other people upgrade. And you got a complete system that makes it simple for anyone and everyone to make big commissions, including lead generation, sales funnel follow-up series, text, voice blasting that is done for you. Yes, they text and they voice blast your leads for you. They have a series that goes out for you. You don't do it. You have the option of doing it too, but they do that as well for you. And you have your success coaches that close your sales. Okay, so literally big profit system. The biggest difference between big profit system and MLM is you're going to make big commissions. It has an internet marketing system. You're not set up on a 3 to 5 year plan to make big income, right? To make full-time income. You can do it in months. Using the same strategies, by the way, that they teach in MLM. It works the same. We just utilize the internet. We leverage the internet using systems to run people through the system, run people through the sales funnel. And then you have closers to do it for you. So you don't have to handle objections. You don't have to worry about being rejected. You don't have to do any of that. None of that do you have to do. Okay, so again, I want to go back and I want to tell you this. Like, look, if you're in MLM now, you're watching this video and you're in MLM, stay in MLM. Keep building your team. But add big profit system, which is kind of a passive program because all you got to do is do paid marketing. You can do free marketing if you choose. I know a lot of people do. I do. Why wouldn't you? You make very big commissions per sale, so why wouldn't you do that? But if you don't want to, if you just want to do paid marketing, completely passive system. You just drive the traffic and let the coach just close the sales. Let people go through the funnel. Let it sift, sort, and sell for you. Do the selling, the telling for you. You don't have to do any of that. Okay, so that's the power of this big profit system. I actually have another check. I don't have it with me though. My wife has it right now. She's going to go deposit it right now. So, but I had another check that just came in. It was for $500. So, I mean, the system absolutely works. Absolutely works. If you're looking for something that's going to pay you big, allow you to go full-time online fast, allow you to have extra income, allow you to take the vacations you've been wanting to, you've been putting off because you just can't make the money. The other thing with MLM, and I just want to it's tough. It is tough to build a team. I mean, you have to work your butt off. You have to provide training. You have to get them to duplicate. And it is tough because there's so many distractions, and people just don't stick around. They usually stick around about 3 months and they're gone, if that. So you're constantly dealing with attrition. And the mindset is different as well because it's a lower cost of entry. When you have a lower cost of entry, the mindset is more of a broke mindset. Like, they're not thinking like an entrepreneur. They're not thinking like a business person. They're thinking like an employee, basically. And if they don't see a reward right away, if they don't get a paycheck, they're gone. They're not going to stick around. So when you have people come a big profit system, yeah, that can happen. But because you're not so much relying on your team to make an income, because you get paid such big commissions, I provide training, I provide everything, but you don't have to. You don't have to do all that because the system's so simple. Absolutely. So what else was I going to say? The other thing I was going to say is, if you're in MLM or you want to build an MLM, go for it. I don't have a problem with that. Totally go for it. This is not going to get in your way. The thing is, here's the bonus, okay? So if you're making big sales and big profit system, think about this. Think about the bigger picture here. Say you just made a $1,500 sale. Couldn't you take a portion of that money and put into paid advertising to run towards your MLM and build your MLM stronger, faster? Or buy more advertising, however you want to advertise. I don't know, banners, business cards, whatever. I don't know. I don't know how you're advertising, but that will give you more leverage, save you more time. Okay, so just things to think about. The one thing I've learned about online marketing, MLM, I've been online just over 5 years. And the thing I've learned is, as much as you want it to be something that you could just plant your flag and you can just stay in one place forever, it's not that way. It's not that way. I mean, there are some companies that stand the test of time, and those companies typically are very difficult to recruit. They're very difficult to build, but it is possible. I'm not saying it's not possible, but they're very difficult. So if you want to make money fast, I'm not saying this is a lottery ticket or anything. That is just a system that is designed to help you make big money, okay, to change your life, literally, fast, within 1 to 6 months, okay? Let's just say 3 to 6 months, because most people won't do it in 1 month. So 3 to 6 months. 3 to 6 months, make a full-time income from home, quit your job, start living life the way you want to live it. That's what is possible if you do the work. Okay, last thing, I have a coaching group. It's called DB Freedom Project. Check it out. Go join it. We got free training in here, step-by-step training. And it's going to teach you exactly how to build whatever you're building. I don't care what it is. It's a big profit system. If you come in a big profit system, you can use the training found in here. Continue reading right here. And that training teaches you free techniques that absolutely work, that will make you sales if you apply them and do them consistently. So even if you don't have a big marketing budget to start, because I mean, as you go, you'll start developing a marketing budget when you make sales. Even if you don't at the beginning, you could use these free strategies and you can build a business and you could really free yourself. Okay, so that's here. Just click on continue reading, go through the training. I also did a training specific to big profit system for high ticket sales, right? And I walk you step by step through what to do, what I do, how I make my sales, you know, and how to do it for free. Okay. And I will put a little card at the end of this video so you can go check that out as well. Okay. It's like 7 parts. Okay. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.